And as the storm weakens, the long road to recovery begins. Thousands of families are now dealing with unimaginable devastation, and some kind-hearted Illinoisans want to help.
Joining us now, Yasmin Clinton, a volunteer for Red Cross of Illinois. Yasmin, it's great to see you. Thanks for the time. You've been on the ground about 24 hours now. You drove through Tampa where you are tonight. What did you see?
Well, along the ride up here, we saw much damage, even just along the highway with down trees and homes that have blown out roofs, and flooding is still occurring in some of the areas in Fort Myers, like off-ramps where you weren't able to get off certain off-ramps because of the flooding. So there's still a lot of devastation, and it's just going to take a long time for the cleanup effort.
So, Yasmin, what is the game plan in terms of what you'll be able to do to help so many of those victims there?
Yeah, so they pre-positioned us into Miami because that was a safe place for us to arrive yesterday. We drove up to Tampa today. That was about a 4-hour drive. Traffic was extremely backed up on Highway 75 at various points. And so now that we've arrived in Tampa, we are aware of additional shelters opening. And so hopefully tomorrow, I will be at an actual shelter.
Yeah, well, you're doing you're doing important work, Yasmin, and I'm sure those folks down there are going to be thrilled to see you when they do. Thanks for your time, and best of luck to you down there.
Yes, thank you, Yasmin. And here is how to donate to the Red Cross right now. Your efforts could then help people like Yasmin get the help to those in need. Make a $10 donation by texting Ian to the number 90999. Scan the QR code on your screen, or you can head directly to cbsnews.com/Red Cross.
Right now, you and thousands of others in Illinois may be expecting a check from Google thanks to a $100 million class action lawsuit.
It's far from the first lawsuit of its kind, and as CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey reports, certainly not the last, thanks to a special law here in Illinois. Megan.
Right, Joe and Erica, it's called the Illinois Biometric Information Privacy Act. And it's not that companies can't use technology to gather this type of data, it's that they have to tell you about it. Biometric data helps make our fast-paced world even faster. Buying a cup of coffee with your fingerprint, scanning your eye instead of your passport. Sounds easy, but there's a catch.
That kind of personal information, once somebody has it, they have it. There's nothing you can do to get it back.
Ed Yanka with the ACLU of Illinois tells us that was the idea behind the Illinois Biometric Information Privacy Act, which passed in 2008. It basically says you can collect iris scans, fingerprints, voice prints, facial geometry scans, but you have to get written consent to do so.
Let's set it up. And now I'm going to scan my smile.
Since the law was passed, Facebook was saddled with a $650 million settlement for its face templates. TikTok was ordered to pay $93 million for their facial recognition software. Snapchat had to pay $35 million to Illinois residents for their lenses and filters. And just this week, Google was ordered by a Cook County judge to pay $100 million for their face grouping tool. 14 years later, are businesses in Illinois still violating this law?
Every day.
There's been pushback from lawmakers who have tried so far unsuccessfully to repeal the law. Many believe it's too strict. And it's true, Illinois' biometric protections are the tightest in the country. Yanka warns that some businesses may not realize that their data collection violates Illinois law. So how do businesses protect themselves from a possible legal battle? There are 3 things to keep in mind.
If a company is going to collect that information, nobody's barred from collecting it. If they are going to collect it, they have to tell you they're going to collect it. They have to tell you how they're going to use it, and they have to get written consent from you.
Now, the state of Maine was actually very close recently to passing a law that would mirror Illinois', but that one did not pass. So, Erica, as it stands, Illinois, the only state in the country with this type of biometric information privacy law on the books.
All right. Megan Hickey investigating for us. Thank you.